I want to welcome everyone to the South Central Regional Provincial Chapter Awards Announcement Celebration for the 21-22 academic year. I'm your host, Henry McDaniel, your South Central Provincial Vice President, and I'll be excited to go through the 14 awards categories where we will see our regional winners and announce our provincial winners. I will also be excited to share a little bit about the provincial winners and the great work they've done over the last year. Before we start, though, I want to take a moment and recognize our regional awards chairs and the committees. I want to thank each one of you for your work in selecting your regional winners so that our provincial and national committees could make their selections. Again, thank you for your time and effort in the awards selection process. As we begin, I want to start with our individual awards. One that's very important, our chapter advisors. Each one of these advisors work with their local chapters at the university level to make our chapters stronger and better and on their university and in the School of Business. I'm excited to announce that this year's winner is Gail Randall from Eta Theta chapter at San Angelo State. Gail was in 1988 as a student athlete and received her silver helmet in 2019. Since her initiation, Gail has been dedicated to Delta Sigma Pi and has served as the chapter advisor for the Eta Theta chapter over 10 years. I want to congratulate her and thank her for all of her dedicated work to Delta Sig. Moving on, our district directors who are on the front lines working with our collegiate chapters. Each one of these brothers gives of their time and talents to help our chapters succeed. This year's winner is Thomas Halliburton. Thomas actually has served in 2 separate regions as a district director for multiple chapters. He's had a lot of drive time as he travels between chapters in 2 different regions and has showed his dedication to Delta Sigma Pi and most importantly, the chapters which he serves. Congratulations. Moving on to our collegiate chapters. We'll start with our Outstanding Service Award. Service is one of the main tenets and is one of the most important values of Delta Sig. This year's winner is the Chi Psi chapter at the University of Texas, Dallas. They completed over 380 combined community service hours across 7 events and that engaged both the chapter, students in the university, and even the larger community itself. Using community service as a way of recruitment, Chi Psi also helped establish that helping those in need is truly one of the primary tenets of our organization. Congratulations. One of the other main tenets of Delta Sig is, of course, professionalism. Our chapters are dedicated to developing us professionally so that we can succeed in the world. Once again, Chi Psi helped embody our core values and is our provincial winner. They engaged both members of the chapter and the students in the university, holding events that gave the chance for students to be inspired by entrepreneurs, provide guidance on professional development, and help prepare students for life after college. I also want to say congratulations and also a thank you to our generous donors who for the first time this year, are national provincial level winners for the Outstanding Professional Activities for a Collegiate Chapter Award will also receive the Boyd Award, providing monetary grant through the Leadership Foundation specifically for these chapters to continue the development of outstanding professional activities. Congratulations to the brothers at Chi Psi. Moving on to our Outstanding Financial Operations. This year's winner is the Eta Theta chapter at Angelo State. Eta Theta has been diligent about ensuring their financial success by completing a budgeting process each semester and ensured that every year their statements and financial policies are reviewed. They also have required each officer with an operating budget to submit reimbursements to manage the budget. In addition, partnerships with Panda Express, casual dress at brothers meetings, a 50-50 rally, a t-shirt, quilt silent auction, t-shirt sales, and bake sales helped the chapter to raise over $2,000 each semester. Moving on to outstanding alumni relations, the chapters here have shown their dedication to our alumni brothers. And this year's provincial winner is the Epsilon Zeta chapter. Epsilon Zeta understood the importance of engaging their alumni brothers. Over the year, they held multiple events that brought alumni from different generations back to campus to engage with collegiate brothers. The chapters also took time to recognize business school faculty and even celebrated National Custodian Day to show their appreciation to all the faculty and staff of the university. Moving on to the Outstanding Scholastic Development Award. This year's provincial winner is the Eta Theta chapter at Angelo State. The Eta Theta chapter promotes scholastic development by allowing brothers to share academic achievements at chapter meetings, having study nights, and having the Eta Theta library, which has over 70 donated textbooks for brothers to use, and giving out awards to recognize brothers' achievements throughout the semester and at awards ceremonies. They even started each meeting by asking the brothers to share any good news that they may have, both academically and personally. Congratulations to Eta Theta. Moving on to the most improved chapter, which is the award that's given to the chapter that has shown the most improvement in their chapter operations. This year's winner for the South Central Provincial Award is the IOTA chapter at the University of Kansas. Over the last year, the IOTA chapter reemerged from the COVID protocols that hindered their growth with great success. In the prior year, they had only initiated 28 brothers, while last year they initiated over 80 new brothers to help breathe new life and ideas into the chapter. This motivation helped inspire the older brothers who were getting ready to graduate to stay active through the end to ensure that their continued success of their chapter. They worked to reestablish what it meant to be a professional business fraternity on campus and committed themselves to being an active contributing force to the business school. This rededication to be the best is what has given them the opportunity to win Most Improved Chapter this year. Finally, the R. Nelson Mitchell Outstanding Collegiate Chapter is given to a chapter that it has the best operations throughout our province. And I am pleased to announce that this year's provincial winner is the IOTA chapter at the University of Kansas. In its efforts to be the most improved chapter, IOTA also became the South Central Provincial Outstanding Collegiate Chapter, holding a series of well-rounded events that promoted brotherhood, civic engagement, and professional development were the keys to its success. In the faces of challenges post-COVID, the brothers of the IOTA chapter showed their resilience by being dedicated to each other and to Delta Sigma Pi. Congratulations to the IOTA chapter. Moving on to our Alumni Chapter Awards and the provincial winners. The Outstanding Service Award for an Alumni Chapter is given to the Kansas City Alumni Chapter. Kansas City has always placed a high importance on service to the community, even in a world where they could not be as hands-on as previous. Packing snack bags from Ronald McDonald House to arranging cleanup on their adopted street in downtown KC, Kansas City Alumni Chapter is out there helping the community in every way they can. Congratulations to KCAC. For Outstanding Professional Activities Award, I am pleased once again to announce our provincial winner is Kansas City. Understanding that developing our professional skills doesn't stop at college, KCAC helps its members continue to grow. This past year, they held events that catered to both alumni and collegiates, including networking events, Robert Rules of Order refreshers, and even holding several panels for our local collegiate chapters. When it comes to outstanding collegiate relations, I am pleased again to announce that Kansas City Alumni Chapter has won our provincial award. Kansas City understood the importance of being active and supportive of their local chapters. Their members can be often be found attending and holding events that engage collegiate brothers, from holding Founders Day brunch, tailgating events, or just attending our local chapter meetings. Our collegiate chapter meetings, Kansas City Alumni Chapter is engaged with as many collegiates as possible. And lastly, I am pleased to announce that the outstanding alumni chapter for the South Central Province is, no surprise, the Kansas City Alumni Chapter. With all I've said about KCAC, it is no surprise that this chapter has swept our provincial awards and is being recognized as the outstanding alumni chapter. I am a proud member of this chapter, and I am proud to say that I am proud of each member that has dedicated so much time and energy to its success. Congratulations to Kansas City Alumni Chapter. As we wrap up, I want to thank each of you for listening in to our awards ceremony today. And once again, take a moment and recognize each one of our individual and collegiate or chapter award winners throughout the South Central Province. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication to our fraternity.